me off of your friends first, honey. I mean, I thought that you were my friend, but I've had two people today to take me off their friends list. And
what friends list? I got blocked.
nothing. I told you earlier, I was not the motherfucker who done it.
Well, that's why I'm not following you, because I got blocked. It immediately unfriended us. Are you talking about Facebook? You're absolutely right, because that's my personal life. If I don't know if you're truly a friend of mine, of course I'm going to block you. Because that has my family, that has my child, that has my employer. Yeah, I'm going to block you.
I did not say anything about Facebook. But I did not block you from my live today. Like, what part of that are you going to understand? But you know what? I'm going to do everybody a better one than this. So I won't get the fucking blame. Shut my TikTok down and make every motherfucker happy.
Hold on, Chula. We can't hear you.
And the rest that blocked me today,
Becky.
I hope that they have the balls. Yes.
Hold on, Chula.
Balls to come and tell
Becky,
me
can you mute?
why they did not fucking come to my face. No,
but I feel like that's what we're trying to do.
You don't need to leave TikTok for anybody, any reason.
Okay, Agent Bitter Bitch, whose name am I saying in real life? I felt like I didn't say anybody's real name. Did I?
I agree that when she's blocked, it does take her off your friends list. And y'all have to follow each other again for that to happen.
That's the only.
I did not block anybody.
Yeah, but whenever your mod blocked me, it took us off as friends. And as soon as that happened,
how many times before have I said I do not know fully how to work this TikTok stuff, you guys? I've said it tons of times.
Well, I don't want you to get upset.
We're past that point.
Chula, I'm gonna need you to take I'm sorry, y'all. How y'all doing? I ain't been coming here and interrupt y'all. Chula, I'm gonna need you to take a breath for a minute, honey. I think everybody up in here know that you did not block her. I think everybody knew that, darling. Don't get upset, honey. And I didn't know that if you do block people, it does remove you as a friend. So maybe, y'all can add each other and then move on to another subject.
That part, Vegas.
I just wish the other people.
Okay, then you didn't block me. I get that. I get that. I'm sorry that I jumped the gun and assumed it was you.
There's a lot of animosity.
Would have enough balls.
The hell with the other people. Apparently they don't have the balls, Chula, so don't worry about them, honey.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Absolutely right.
They ain't got the guts, they ain't got the balls, they ain't got the titties, or whatever the hell you want to call it, honey. The hell with them.
Fish lips. Oh, you're the problem. Which 1.0 are you? Oh.
No, I just get pissed off and I can't help it.
Say their names. Say their names. If not, I'm going to tell you like I told Ray J the other day. Leave it on the playground. Tell them to leave it on the playground. Okay? That is some childish shit. Leave it on the playground for the child to play. Okay?
Priscilla, literally everybody except you and like two people in the chat are I'm friendly with. So sorry to bust your bubble.
Hey, Ratina.
Hey.
No one called you out. You was scared of Faith, period. Was I scared of Faith? No. Do I want Faith calling my family? No. So, and if you guys don't respect it, that's okay. You can come out here on your real account and dox yourself and have her call your family and your parole officer and your employer. It's not fun.
Well, let's clear some things up. First of all, you get in and start saying things like, oh, you were in a box with bus in them. You were in the same box and we were all having the same conversation. So let's clear that up.
Ratina.
Secondly.
No. Can I respond to your first statement? I got in the box to simply tell... They were again saying, this is why the Discord got broken up, because little snippets of messages were shown. That's not why the Discord got broke up. I'm sick of the 1.0s twisting the narrative. Twisting it.
Saying you were also in the same live I was in the same boxes. So don't make it like I was just over with PB1s hanging out.
Okay.
That's just all. I mean, that's what it is. You were in the same live. We were all in the same boxes. I wasn't over there hanging out. Nothing. Secondly,
I will chat
the
it.
whole extending an olive branch to Jenny. Sorry for using her name. Anyways.
Well, everybody knows her name, so.
I think I extended you the biggest fucking olive branch there possibly could have been. So if I choose to do it to other people, don't be offended.
Okay. But then what happened since then, Ratina? And I said that. I said, Ratina, I am not owed the grace that Ratina gave me. Did I not say that?
You have. But I'm just saying other people can deserve it also. If I can give it to you, I can give it to other people.
Absolutely. But what happened between you and I? Because I'm not aware of that.
Okay, and what I wanted to explain today, and explained it to everybody, it literally has nothing to do with you as a person, anything.
Okay.
I blocked you the other day for absolutely no rhyme or reason. I was just done, and I just decided to block you. There was no rhyme or reason for the day, what happened, nothing. I just fucking blocked you. Secondly, the reason I stopped going into your live, I stopped responding to you on Instagram and all of that is because when we first initially started all of this, it was to have a safe place for people that have been victimized by faith, wanted to talk about faith and all of that. And then you continue to let her in your live, and that stopped being a safe place for people that have had, like, imagine the people that legitimately have been hurt by her, and you're in live and you're entertaining her, you're singing to her, she's sending you gifts and all of this other bullshit. How do you think that makes them feel? Unsafe. Okay. That's the
You're
only
right,
reason.
but Ratina, you cut me out immediately when Mattress and I were in those boxes. That's when you cut me out. Faith didn't come into the chat until days later.
I don't know when I cut you out because I had shit going on with my family. I cut you out specifically when Faith was in your live. That's when I cut you out. I had other shit going on prior.
Okay, so just so I understand, there were multiple days that you just didn't reach out to Mattress and myself?
Yes, there's multiple days I didn't respond to a lot of people on Instagram or my DMs or Reddit or anything.
That was the cherry on top of the cake. What's that? But I felt like, and Ratina, I hear what you're saying, that this started as like safe spaces to snark on Faith, right? I get that. But I felt like, excuse me, through these few months, hi, Pumpkin. I felt like throughout these few months, we have all, like, I thought, like, developed a deeper friendship than that our lives weren't just about Faith anymore. They just weren't.
She's busy, honey.
And that's your choice. And I just didn't want to be a part of it anymore. Like, if she is going to be over there, absolutely fucking not. And for you to say that she hasn't come back into my live to block her, let's be fucking for real. You can block somebody without them being in their live.
What do you? I don't understand. She's been in my in my live 2 times.
You just said earlier, like a few minutes ago, I haven't blocked her because she hasn't been back in my live. That's what you said a few minutes ago.
Hold on, just a minute.
Right,
Jennifer.
Right.
Okay.
Because I wanted to wait until she was.
You can block people without them being in your live.
Okay, hold on. Shit.
Okay.
I lost
Jennifer's
her.
a squid in.
How did I do Ratina wrong?
Faith ain't shit. When she was in here, I absolutely said, that's the only thing I said while she was in here. Faith ain't shit.
Don't entertain the enemy. It's too late for that, Agent Bitter Bitch. People think what they think already. I can't rewind the time. If I could rewind the time, I don't know that I would have gotten myself involved in any of this horseshit. And I don't mean with you guys. I mean gotten on Reddit, gotten on TikTok. Like, this isn't really worth it. This is wild.
Thank you.
Okay, so I got a question to both of you. And just one question, okay? Is it possible that y'all friendship can be salvaged, or is this like the
No, like, because I am like completely done. I'm done going live. Like, I'm over it. Like, TikTok has lost its joy to me, and like that's why I had my last live this morning. It's like, no, I'm done.
I mean, if you enjoy being on live,
no, you're not listening. I said I lost the joy of doing it. That's it.
Because here's the thing. She was in your live last week gifting you. But don't you guys remember what I said? I literally was snarking on her. I said, and I threw all that money back to Brayden. But here's what I said. I said, Faith, she threw a microphone, right? Because she threw me a little 1 penny microphone or whatever a microphone's worth. And I simply said, you just got thousands of dollars from your squids today, and you're so cheap that you're only going to throw me a microphone? That's what I said. And I stand by it. If she wants to send those squids money to me, that's funny. To me, if I was a squid, I would have been like, are you kidding me?
Okay.
Priscilla, I guess you don't get it. I wasn't asking her for gifts for like my pocket. It's like, literally, I've said it before. I'm not going to be able. Priscilla's one of the people that I'm just not going to be able to please, and that's okay. I thought it was funny, Agent Bitter Bitch. I'm sorry that y'all didn't think it was funny. But yes, Agent Bitter Bitch, that was after. That was after.
I don't know who
Priscilla,
that is.
You're awfully invested, so I would disagree.
About somebody breathing on here, like, it's not necessary.
Where?
It did look. I can see how it looked awful. And I told you that. But here's the thing, and these people that don't go live don't understand that all this stuff happens in real time. All this stuff happens in real time. There's a lot of things I wish I could like take back that I've said or that I've done, but I can't do that because whenever we're saying it on a live, it gets out there. Yeah, I can see how it looks, Priscilla. I can see how it looks, but I can't take it back now and be like, oh, I can't take it back.
I have a question. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
It's me. Breezy is the one that's saying it.
No, Pink Panther. I was in the chat of one of the squid squads for like 5 minutes total, back and forth. Like I didn't stay in it for an extended period of time.
Star, is your question for me?
What, honey?
Oh, you had a question. I thought you asked it, but I couldn't.
I was trying to see if my mic worked because I was in Austin and what's her name? Oh God, I can't think right now. I just got home, and they said they couldn't hear me. So I said,
"You sound muted."
Really quick, Bright Star. Yes, I am genuinely sorry that I hurt Retina. I'm genuinely sorry that I hurt anybody on this side of things. I am genuinely sorry that I took away the perception of a safe spot. I feel sorry that I hurt anybody's feelings. Period. How many more times do I have to say it? The feelings that have been hurt are already hurt.
Comment, but thank you for letting me be in here.
Radar doesn't need to be in here. Period. I know you're his mod and everything, and people like you, but Radar does not need to be in here. He goes where there's drama and he's not needed.
Sheila, I'm leaving, okay, honey?
No, Marie.
Nice to meet you, Bright Star.
Nice to meet you too.
Marie, you are more than welcome to stay in here. And Marie, as long as I've known her, I've had no problem understanding her when she speaks whatsoever. So if anybody has a problem with Marie, please take it up with me.
I just speak low.
Yes.
And then my phone's
You're
messed up
muted.
and I can't get it fixed until the 24th.
It just sounds like you're very muted, almost like something. Do you have a phone case on your phone?
No, I don't.
I can hear her. It's just quiet.
It's not. You might need to get
Can you hear me now?
You're right, Christy. You're right. I was cheering you on. Hold on. People are running in my house. Oh, it's my stepson. The way that the reason it got a little bit different is because I felt like, I'm just speaking for myself, when you came into Slots Live that day with Faith and myself and Mattress and whoever else was in there, it sounded a lot more personal and a lot less out of concern for Cheyenne. You were calling her names and saying, this is what you get. Like, it's one thing to do something because you're concerned about a child, and it's another thing to do something to be vindictive toward the mother. I'm not flip-flopping. That is how I feel, and I'm sorry that not everybody feels the way that I feel, but I continue to feel that way. Here's the thing. If I have a concern about Chula's daughter, I'm not going to put it on Reddit. I'm just going to call and make a complaint. Because why did you put it so publicly? If you actually were concerned, I feel like you wouldn't have put it out publicly. You just would have made the call. That's how I feel. And that I'm not going to apologize for how I feel, Christy. And I'm sorry that you don't like how I feel, but that's how I feel. Does that make sense? That's how I feel. I'm not going to not feel that way. I do always sound defensive certain times because I do feel like I've had to be very defensive lately.
So
you didn't want somebody else.
Do y'all honestly think Faith is going to sit there and admit that something actually happened from her phone call or anybody's phone call for that matter?
Hell no.
I see what you're saying, Christy. You owned it so nobody else would get blamed. But if nobody knew, nobody could get blamed anyways. Truth be told, I probably would have been blamed because she was blaming everything on me because... Go ahead.
Chris,
one of the big issues with Christy was the simple fact is someone asked her why she called it in, and she said because Faith is a whore or something like that. And I mean, that's not a legitimate reason. If you say, oh, well, I called it in because I was legitimately worried about the child.
Well, she did say that. She did say that at first. And then people were like, well, you did it because you hated Faith. And that's when she's like, hell yeah, I did it because I don't like Faith. But she did say at first it was about the kid and everybody pushed it towards Christy. And then she turned around and said, yeah, fuck Faith. And I get it. And everybody turned on her right then and there.
Dina, you're right. But I think we can be honest in saying that some of Christy's posts that have leaked out, the no-fly list and all of that, just further kind of shows, in my opinion, that things a little too much for me.
And that's fine. It could be too much for everybody, but it's the same thing like with Retina. There's people who come after her for her past, and there's people who can look past it. I mean, everybody's not going to be for everybody. And my whole thing is if you don't like somebody, don't sit around and they're live and antagonize it. Just fucking leave. It's that simple.
I agree.
Okay, Marie, go ahead, honey. That looks great.
I just came in to see if you can hear me.
Been trying to talk to you.
I know who they're talking about, but I don't have nothing to say.
It's okay, honey.
I mean, I I don't like talking about people, you know. It is what it is, you know. I don't know.
All right.
I've never posted videos of fishy. I don't really know how to post videos.
Yeah, you just got to jump in there, Brandon.
I wasn't going to interrupt nobody. I was going to let y'all say y'all's piece, because I just wanted to get on here and say, and I wanted to be known, 405 of y'all in here. I go from box to box, and I'm friends with I'm friends with the majority of people who I see who are having issues with each other right now, and I hate that. I because
I do too.
it used to be a really fun place to come in and just listen. And
we all
whatnot.
have a past. That's all I gotta say. We all have a past.
My thing is here recently, and like I said, posted a video about it. For some reason, my name keeps popping up around, and it's not none of us. It's none of y'all. But my name keeps popping up and around, and it goes here and there. And I reckon there's stuff being said. So for anyone who's screen recording or listening in or chiming in or whatnot, listen here. I'm finna hold a live in the next day or so. Hell, I might hold it tonight. Not real sure. But if you've got a problem with myself, or if you got a question, feel free to step on in and ask me. Okay? Because I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody knows who Charles Manson is. Everybody knows who the fuck Charles Manson is. Okay? Charles Manson running around telling everybody all he wanted to hear. His side of things made people believe it without even knowing the factual statements of anything. And I feel like this is what this has turned into. It's turning into a big old Charles Manson thing.
I kind of agree.
Chula, I'll come back later. I don't want to be in this conversation, okay?
Okay, I love you, Marie.
I love you too. Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Nice to meet
Christy,
everyone.
I understand that your past was dropped, and unfortunately, your past is always going to be brought up. Same with Ratina and anyone else that's ever done anything wrong. People are going to use that against you. Is it right? No, it's not. But that's just how people are nowadays.
See, and somebody in the chat just said, that Faith is always talking about me. I have nothing to say to her. I have no problem. As a matter of fact, screen record this. I have no problem with Faith.
We've already said that. You've already said that I don't know how many times, and she still comes back for you.
And she still comes back. So, I mean, she sits there and hollers, I'm irrelevant. So quit making me fucking relevant, please. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, though, Toad.
I am happy.
Patted is literally like the good one.
I am happy she and TK are together and they are fucking happy. If that's what it takes, then be fucking happy. Please be happy. What I do not understand and what I do not like is that if you're going to sit here and you're going to say something about somebody, please make it factual. You know what I'm saying? I can respect somebody telling the God's honest truth on me about something than I can somebody taking a little bit and piece of something.
All right, and be careful and bring some hot dogs. Please.
Christy, what she did to you was disgusting. When she posted that trailer and said, that's the window she calls CYS from, or whatever she said, and her youngest wasn't even able. We know what she said. That was disgusting. Whether it was true or wasn't true, it was disgusting nonetheless.
And let me bring this on out here too. It don't make a fuck what somebody lives in and what somebody drives. Okay. A home is not what it's none of this shit is going to be here when we're gone. Who gives a damn? Okay? Don't make two flying fucks. Never has to be, never will to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? My place ain't the Taj Mahal, but guess what? It's paid for. I don't know nobody nothing. I don't know nobody an explanation for shit, and I'll do what I want with it. If I decide I want to burn it down tomorrow, I will. And if I want to throw up a $500,000 house right there, I will.
Yeah, there's a whole jug. There's a jug in there.
Y'all, TikTok's supposed to be for fun. TikTok's supposed to be fun. We're supposed to get in here. We're supposed to hang out with the people that we like. We're supposed to sit here and have a good time, whether it's gossiping, whether it's joking, whether it's whatever. We're supposed to do that.
Fish lips, and I will agree with you on that. How Faith can talk about where anybody lives is ironic whenever we've all seen the inside of her home.
Well, and and that's just it. That's on everybody's, everybody's got their own perspective of what they consider a home. You know what I mean? I mean, it's everyone's own opinion. And we've all said it before. You know, if you put it out there, don't get upset if it gets criticized. And we already know. We know how that goes. My thing is that talk about it, let it be done, move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? What's up, JT?
Yeah, the house she used to live in with her daughter's name painted on it. That house.
Hello, is this Patty Betty that I got into an argument the other day?
Hey,
I don't know.
Listen,
I just wanted to apologize to you.
Hey. Listen, before you get crazy, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to put up with it here.
No, Mariella's my
I'm
people.
here to apologize to Patty Betty for the other day that I got into an argument with her when Faith was in it. I didn't know the whole background story until like now that I caught up with it. And Miss Betty,
okay.
You know what? I apologize. I am so Team Betty.
And I'm Team Mariella. You're hot. Look at you.
I fucking found this out last night, and I was like, oh, I know she did not do this.
Yeah.
I was
DVR, thanks for the apology on that.
No, absolutely. Absolutely, Christy. That was awful.
Can I borrow my mic for 1 minute, please?
My daughter has a few things to say over that. I mean, my first daughter weighed 10 pounds. She went home with me. My second daughter is 2 months early. She weighed 9 pounds. She went home with me. Show me where I've been charged with any kind of crimes like that. I mean, yes, the January 6th thing, yes, I'm guilty of that. I had a team of lawyers that got it all dropped. But that's irrelevant now.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Now say it.
Hi, Rutina.
No, it's not Tina. It's Cat Lady.
Oh, hi, Cat Lady.
There, look, you got a new uncle, Brandon.
But that's all I jump in for, to apologize to Patty Betty, because I did not know the full background story, but I'm caught up, so I am very sorry. My apologies, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, you don't have to apologize.
Hey,
Brandon. I appreciate it.
I was rooting for the wrong motherfucking person. Come on now.
Well,
I was so mad. I'm still so mad.
Mariella, that's my people right there, so she kind of got.
Yeah, she was sticking up for you. I totally understood that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Pat, it is my ride or die.
I'm good, Brayden. How are you, sweetheart?
But yeah, that's all I jump in for. To apologize to Miss Betty.
And
thank you for that.
I'm fixing to jump out of here, but if I can make a recommendation, I feel like Chula, Petty Betty, and Miss Retina, I think all of y'all should start up some kind of little group, and maybe y'all should have a little talk off of here, because y'all already know, and I love coming in here hanging out, but y'all already know just as well as I do. There's fixing to be bits and pieces of this, and it's fixing to be spun, and this one's fixing to say that one, and and I just feel like y'all three should click up right quick and have a meeting of the minds and figure it out, go separate ways, whatever y'all feel like y'all need to do, and
this is what I have to say. I don't want to have a thing. I am going to try my best not to speak on anybody except Faith. I mean, I'm not going to talk on the Petty Betty ones, Chula, Retina, the man on the moon. That was a friend, part of our friend group. I'm going to try really hard not to, because this has gotten. Faith loves that this has happened.
Absolutely.
She loves that this has happened. She loves it when I said, and I take responsibility for my own mouth. I said at one point that I think the 1.0s are worse than Faith. She loves that I said that.
But I gotta say something here too. And it's not bad, but what broke this group up too is not only Faith. Just remember who you surround yourself with. And I've never been the one to speak out.
I think we all have played a part in it. I'm going to be honest. I think we've all played a part in it. We have let our own agendas at different times, I think, get in the way of the bigger picture. That's my words, and I'm saying that. I let my hurt feelings sometimes kind of dictate how I go. I'm very emotionally reactive. We all know that, but I'm going to try really hard to not talk on anyone. I can say that I 100% have Chris and Brandy's back. They have done nothing but be great friends to me, and Mattress, and a lot of you guys.
Well,
I'm just really going to try my best.
I know you're going to try your best, but always remember this, Holly. And I'm the type that I'm usually joking with everybody, but this is coming from the bottom of my heart. I can see clearly now. Well, yeah, but Faith still ain't shit. And I let her know that. But just be careful who you surround yourself with. And I'm not telling you this just because there's 400 people in here. I would tell you this on national TV. I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see Regina hurt. Just be careful who you surround yourself with.
I don't want any of us to be hurt. I don't want any of us to be hurt. I love